Good evening, my name is Robert and I try things. On Sundays, I try whatever I feel like. This week I feel like spinning the wheel and trying to knock out a few backlog items, even though the backlog just keeps growing of all the free games that I keep finding through my Steam Discovery queue. A lot of them are demos or like student projects from game dev school. So they're real short, but I don't think I've ever made it through more than 3 games on a Sunday spinning the wheel, so we'll see how far we get today. It is Sunday. We had, well, it was technically a thunderstorm because I heard some thunder this afternoon, but it was really just some light rain, and it was cool, and some wind. Not even like real strong wind. Anyway, excuse me. What am I trying to say? What am I doing? Right, been watching Yu Yu Hakusho. I am farther along than I have gotten before. I don't think I've ever finished this Dark Tournament arc, which is going through Season 2. I think it's all of Season 2. No, I think the beginning of Season 2 is meeting Genkai and starting training and whatnot. So, I've not gotten any further than this. I accidentally spoiled myself by reading the descriptions. It's a trip, but it's also cool, and it's also, what's the word? Deep, kinda? Kuwabara is becoming my favorite character. He's an idiot. He's an absolute moron, but he's such a good person. He's like, almost like purely lawful good character. He's a really good guy. He's a little misguided sometimes, and he's dumb, but he's a really good guy. I love Kuwabara. But I watched probably partway through the Dark Tournament when it was on Toonami, way back when. Was it on Toonami? Hold on. Was Yu Yu Hakusho on Toonami? Was taken off in March 2005 and moved to an early Saturday morning time slot that October, where the series finished its run. Okay. The first 28 episodes, so like the first season or so, was on Toonami, and then they moved it to early Saturday morning. Interesting. I remember watching, this is the exact opposite time slot, but Adult Swim on Cartoon Network. I liked Aqua Teen Hunger Force, even though it was absolutely moronic and honestly a little bit over my head for my age. But then also Inuyasha was great. I don't know why it was in Adult Swim. Like, it was violent, but not any more violent than like Dragon Ball Z. I guess maybe there was more blood. Let's see, why did Inuyasha qualify for Adult Swim? There's no S in Adult Swim. It was, ow, dang it, that's the third time I bit my lip in the same spot in 24 hours. I'm not seeing a straight answer here. Oh well. Let's start a fight. Slightly burnt popcorn is better than perfect popped popcorn. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't care for popcorn. Maybe that'll start a fight. Popcorn is not that great. Popcorn is overrated. That's where I'm gonna start a fight. But as far as slightly burnt, so I don't know, man. The way that the oil and little corn molecules burn in the microwave, and the way that the microwave does burning, I don't know if I can agree with that there. But I don't have to agree. Something like that is entirely subjective. So if you like it better, I don't have anything to say about it because you like it that way. If you were trying to force me to eat it, then we would have a problem, but you're not going to do that because Rubinsky's cool. But even before any of that, I just don't care for popcorn. It's not a snack that I turn to very often. In fact, it's been multiple years since I had popcorn. That's not entirely true. I'll steal a handful of Paige's kettle corn that she gets from the kettle corn guy. Literally, that's the name of the business. Outside of Menards in the warm months. You only gaslight people into reading how people gaslight people into drinking alcohol. People get gaslighted. That's something you could gaslight me about, is what is the past tense of gaslight? Gaslit. I think that's the past tense. People get gaslit into drinking alcohol. I did see a... No, I love reading. I just haven't found the right... Oh, okay. You gaslight people into reading the same way people gaslight people into drinking alcohol. Gotcha. That makes sense now. Okay. I'm not sure I would call that gaslighting. I feel like that's being pushy and trying to convince someone of something. But gaslighting, from what I understand it, is making people believe that it has always been this way. It's like a reverse or a forced false Mandela effect. Mandela? Whatever. But no, it would be more like, what do you mean you don't love reading? You read... It's like, what is that, Parks and Rec or something? Where someone says to, I think it's Leslie Knope, where that, what do you mean you hate Harry Potter? You've seen all the movies. And now she responds in a way that lets me know that she was not actually being gaslit. But she said, well, I only watched them because you dragged me to them. But more like, what do you mean you don't like reading? You've read, X, Y, and Z entire series. You don't remember those? Yeah, I guess it was a while back, but like, you love reading. Don't try to tell me that you don't. That's more like gaslighting as far as I can understand. And don't even try to quote me on trying to gaslight somebody because I like being any good at it, because no, I am terrible at falsehoods. I may have been gaslit about some things. Like, I think my mom gaslit me into not liking potatoes in any form for maybe the first 10 or 12 years of my life. Which is a shame because potatoes are great. I used to not like potatoes, and I could not tell you why. My grandma tells me that my mom told me that I didn't like potatoes, and that's why I didn't like potatoes. One or both of them could be making it up, and I would never know. My grandma could be making it up that my mom said that, or she could have actually said that and my mom was making it up, or I don't know. My mom is a troubled person. Always has been. Yeah. Gaslighting. I did not think that was a topic we were going to be bringing up, Rubinsky. Gaslighting would be You should have just gaslit me into saying about like, what do you mean you don't like popcorn? You have it every XYZ time or whatever. So this little tiny USB thing, I think it's maybe like 2 or 4 gigs, something like that, came with, was it my mouse? No. What did it come with? Oh, it came with some component of my computer. I think it's got drivers for something, as if, you know, it wouldn't connect to the internet and download drivers. Maybe it's for the BIOS. Maybe it's a BIOS flash. What is happening? Charlie, are you just being nuts? Okay. I think it's coming to me now. I think this was for the BIOS, but look how cool that is. Like, it's just this little, you throw it on a keychain, whatever, and it's not going to come apart. It's not very big. I don't remember. I don't think. Well, it does say V16 G23Q1 cache. Cache as in money, not cache as in like a memory cache. So maybe the 16 is 16 gigs? Why would it need 16 gigs for a BIOS flash? That's a lot of space. Kind of want to plug it in. I know it's legit because I know it came with something I purchased. It's fine. What do I don't know. I'm just fidgeting with the ball over here. So, let's see. We've had like 20 adoptions at the Cat Cafe in like 21, 2, 3, 4 days. So that's not quite one adoption a day, but it's not as far as every other day. So we're doing really well with the adoptions. We've had some, what's the word? I just realized Errant Knight obeyed the notification last time he was here. Errant Knight, when you get here, or if you get here, I need to remember to thank you for that and realize that I was an idiot. Anyway, so let's see. We've had a few issues with a couple of cats that just would not acclimate. They were hiding and not eating and stressed out. And so we had to send them back to the foster organization. Now, given time, they probably would have been able to fit in, but we just don't have that time with all the activity that goes on at the cafe all day long, almost every day. So we've had to send them back. And then there were a couple of cases where I think they introduced too many cats at once. And we had to send most of them back. And then they've been reintroduced one at a time, a few of them. And then that's gone better. We have a gray Manx kitten. Let's see. His name is he Cash? Or is he Cades? He's Cades. This will load eventually. It's just the render instance has spun down because nobody has accessed it since I looked at it yesterday. Which is normal for a free tier of a web service hosting service. There it goes. Okay, Cades. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his short little bobby tail. So he was born with his tail that way. This was not an injury. It was not clipped or the thing that you do with Rottweilers with the rubber bands. None of that. He was born that way. He's been fairly shy so far. He hasn't really come out to interact with people or the other cats very much, but he'll get there. He's a kitten. He can't resist playing. In fact, if he's not playing very much by the time I get there on Tuesday, I'm gonna like grab a string wand thingy and go play with him and have a good time. Every once in a while, it loads some below over top of some of the others. It might change the way this renders. I think what might help is if I render the EJS on the server side and then just send the HTML text string to the actual browser. I think that would help and not have them stack up the way they do sometimes. I don't think that would be a very difficult thing to change. Just ejs.render, and then send that as the response rather than response.render and then have it render like as it's being sent. No, Biddy. Biddy, I think we need a better picture of you. You are much less scraggly and sad looking. But look at Magnolia. Damn it. Why is she still there? Every day I walk into the cafe and she's still there. I go, why? Why have you not been adopted yet? Look at her. I'm cleaning off the top of my camera. Anyway. So, right, back to Yu Yu Hakusho. So we are in the last fight of the Dark Tournament. And if you don't want spoilers for a 30-year-old anime, spoiler warning, we're in the last fight. It's Yusuke and the younger Toguro brother. I don't think they ever give his first name. And Genkai has possessed Pooh, which is Yusuke's spirit beast. Genkai was Yusuke's teacher, and then Pooh is the spirit beast, and Genkai's dead. Toguro killed her. And she has possessed Yusuke's spirit beast to tell Toguro that, yeah, if you want to unleash Yusuke's full power, kill one of his friends. And so Toguro's like, I had that idea already, but I was hoping, I wouldn't have to do that. 20-minute update. You don't know what you're watching, but you can't take your eyes away. I have felt that way about a number of Johnny Depp things. It's part of why I haven't watched the new Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, whatever one it's called that has Johnny Depp, because he's so nuts. I felt that way about Sweeney Todd. That was interesting. Anyway, so Toguro, you haven't even seen Crazy Johnny Depp yet? What? What is it called again? Crazy. Where's my cursor? Damn it. Oh, Crybaby, not Crazy Anything. Crybaby. Okay, we will IMDb that at least. In 1950s Baltimore, a bad boy with a heart of gold wins the love of a good girl whose boyfriend sets out for revenge. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those last 6 words, up until then, made me think, is this a Grease remake? Similar to Grease. Oh, okay. Similar to Grease. I mean, yes, look at this picture. That could be Grease. But however, stereotypical teenagers in the 50s, stereotypical ones, looked that way. Did he knock her up? Also, who's the good girl? Wait a minute. Wouldn't the girl on the cover or the poster, whatever this is called, be the good girl? Is that the one who was pregnant, or is that just like a cast shot? That's not the same girl. Okay. I don't know. She's knocked up, but that's Johnny's sister. Gotcha. Okay. Who is this? I recognize her. Lily Collins. This is what she looks like now. Okay. I'm not sure why I went there. Okay. Huh. Oh, he's Crybaby, and that's his, like, gangster name, or his hooligan name. Okay. Alright. Anyway, so, Toguro goes over and kills Kuwabara. And now Yusuke's like, damn. Yeah, I've got all this power, but now I have to live with the fact that Kuwabara's dead because of me. Like, it's my fault. And, like, kinda, but you really can't blame yourself for the actions of someone else trying to manipulate you into doing something. And he'll have to get to that point on his own, whatever. But, like, Toguro stuck his hand into Kuwabara's chest and literally crushed his heart. Toguro is the one who did that. Toguro made that decision. Toguro performed the action. Toguro did it. He did it because he wanted to unleash Yusuke's full power. but it's not Yusuke's fault. Yusuke is not the one who killed Kuwabara. Toguro did. Like, he might feel some guilt, and especially like some survivor's guilt, but that's misplaced because Yusuke is not the one who pulled the trigger. Anyway. Oy. Okay, let's spin this wheel. I feel like I have jabberjawed enough. It's staring at me. What do we got? We have like 40, how many options? 43? Don't you do it! Don't land on end stream again. It was the very next option. Okay, be a rock. I've read mixed reviews about this. Like, it's zen and it's calm and whatever, but like, it tries to like gaslight you. Not really, but like tell you this is the way you're feeling, even if you're not. Okay, be a rock. Be a rock. Let me change that category. 0 followers. Not surprised. My understanding is this is a short game. So, my understanding of the premise of this is you are literally a rock on Mars, getting blown around by the wind, which has problems because there's hardly any wind on Mars. There's hardly enough atmosphere to have wind. That's one of the main things that Andy Weir had to flub as far as The Martian, because there's hardly anything anywhere near a windstorm on Mars because there's not enough atmosphere to have that much wind. So that I'm gonna have to set that aside. And then the way that rocks blow around in the wind on Earth is when they're on a dry lake bed, basically, that has been rained on and then slickened, but the water has not absorbed into the very dry, hard, dense, caked soil. And then the wind picks up and it slides them across this slick layer of mud, very thin, on top of it, and it leaves these trails. And it was unexplained for a long time, but then it was hypothesized that this is what's happening, and it's very plausible. So those conditions don't really exist on Mars because it doesn't rain and it doesn't really get that windy. But setting that aside, also there are like these structures, and there are no structures on Mars besides a few rovers. Alrighty, let's do this. Got the shivers. Let's start the game. I wonder if I can use a controller. I usually prefer using a controller. No. Okay. Long is the cycle of birth and death to the fool who does not know the true path. Is that like a Buddha thing? Look at the noise. It's so noisy. Why is it so noisy? The noise is the kind of like snowy quality. I don't know if that's coming through on the stream, but here on my 120 frames per second monitor, it's very noisy, very snowy. Is that me, the rock? You wake up as a conscious rock. Is Paige talking to somebody? Your mind is blank, a barren wasteland. Then how do you know what a rock is? You have no concept of black and white, of right and wrong, of good or evil. You have no concept of anything. You just are. Okay. You try to remember something. Anything. Was this everything you were always? Okay, got some strange translation there. Okay, so I cannot use the controller. Okay. can use the controller. I just couldn't use it on the menu. None of this makes any sense. How do you have any frame of reference for what makes sense and what doesn't? If you're a blank slate, why do you wonder? This just is. You wouldn't even have any idea of there could be something else. Okay, I'm having problems with the false philosophy already. For a past that may have never been there. How do you have any concept of what a past is? Is really going to throw the title. The Rock. Yeah, I'm literally just a rock. And some of the philosophy, 1,000 years pass. How do you know what a year is? How do you know what 1,000 is? How do you know how to count? What are we hearing?
The time has come for you to make a decision. Do you want to learn about your ancient past, or do you want to stay as you are? If you seek enlightenment, then step forth and embark on this journey of discovery. Find a blue light, and it shall guide you to the path of knowledge and truth.
This seems so pretentious. Okay, so I am, okay. Invisible walls, so I just gotta follow the path. How do you know what a voice is? How do you understand any language? How do you know it was mysterious? No, this way. Oh, no. How do you know what a memory is? How do you know what you're missing? This is supposed to be Zen, but it's really just pretentious.
So you have decided to begin your journey. You are in the world of samsara, in the time just before eternity. You will have to cross 3 lands. In each, you will learn little by little who you were and why you inhabit your current form. Prepare yourself to traverse through 3 mythical lands, each holding precious lessons
Subtitles
that
are
will
wrong.
illuminate your journey. Go now and cross the Great Plains and allow the winds to carry you towards the knowledge that awaits you. With each passing moment, you will come closer to understanding who you truly are and the purpose of your existence.
This feels so pretentious. Okay, toward the sun we go. Okay, so we are fading into a memory, presumably. Whether or not I'm moving, I've crossed a boundary. So, okay, so this isn't actually Mars, I'm gonna say. She said it was Samsara. So... Da-di-da-di-da-di-da. This isn't actually the most boring 40-minute update. Yep, it's insane. Okay, so it's not like, you know, your teen movie like Grease is. It's only visually like Grease. Otherwise, it's nuts. Is it Tim Burton? The Land of Moha. Also very much Grease style. Okay. Is it a musical? Do I remember you saying it was? Or asking me about it? Why do I have to save? Why don't you autosave? Yeah, the sun would not be that big in the sky on Mars. Can you let me actually play the game? Thank you. I don't know what the sparkles are supposed to do. There's kind of a tone that accompanies it. Each land that you enter will reveal one eternal lesson. Once you learn the secret, you will... I didn't get to finish that. To unlock it, first you will have to visit all the memory stones and receive their ancient stories. There's a statue. There are also meditation tablets scattered around the land. Each will award you with a little piece of wisdom. Another interruption to gameplay. I don't think I've been able to move for more than 30 or 40 seconds at a time. Press right mouse button to what? These guiding tokens will help you find your way. Do I have to collect them? Can I just go where they lead? Wisdom stone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's me. It's Strawbert. There's supposed to be a sound effect that plays with that. I don't know. Oh. Who dat? Hello, Khadija. I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced. My name is Robert and I try things. Right now I'm trying Be a Rock. It's supposed to be Zen.
Once there was an island.
So
Considered
far,
to be the most
it's
beautiful
mostly
dwelling
annoying
in the
and,
whole world.
what's the word? Pretentious.
And that heavenly garden, who was chosen by an ancient people who made it their home. These island people lived in harmony with the beauty of their realm. They had no kings or queens, no written rules or laws. They lived free from the pain and suffering of the world around them. The island people had a deep lust for life and love, and that joyous way of life was expressed in their art. They celebrated each breath of air, each sunrise and sunset. And thus they lived in peace and harmony for many centuries.
So this is supposed to be a short game, but dang, this feels long. Okay. Move faster. I already had the ability. So this is the meditation thing it was telling me about. Okay, so what do I do? Okay, bye. What is this? Oh, great. There are collectibles, and I'm totally gonna miss some of them. There's a crack in this rock that I cannot enter.
Across the sea from the island people lay a dark and troubled realm, surrounded by merciless enemies who relentlessly invaded in a bid to destroy it. But the ruler of that kingdom had to fight for the survival of his people throughout most of his life. His wars and hardships had to be inherited by his son, a boy named Orison.
The history is intense, but like the actual game isn't. Oh, hey, it's a secret collectible again. Whee. All right. I'm gonna assume we're back that direction. Also, the fact that it says you're desperate for any kind of information kind of contradicts what it said about earlier, thousands of years ago. You decided to just be. I saw some kind of light over here. There it is. Man, the cicadas are going nuts out there. We didn't have any for the first part of the summer, and they are out with a vengeance recently. The sun isn't out, though. Hey, Google, when is sunset?
Today, sunset is at 8:13 p.m.
Oh, we're only less than half an hour away from sunset. Controls, that's what I want. Okay. How the heck am I supposed to get up there? That is too high to jump. Oh. I can push this. Yeah, but I can't jump on top of it. Yeah, but I can't jump that high. What are we doing? What do we do? Okay, so I can't knock that over. What about these smaller ones? You I can knock over. What about you? You as well. So it's only you that I can't knock over. Okay, so let's push you over there, and that theoretically should be enough to get me on top of the bigger one. No. I'm a very active rock. Very active. Negative. Okay. Need the medium-sized one, too. Ah, poo. Now what? Hmm? Come on now. Did it again. Don't you do it. There. Okay, so that's 4 of 5. So is that just in this region? This music is leading me to believe that I'm moving on somewhere else. Let me check out here. I do not relish the thought of climbing back up that. Yeah, this looks like a gateway into a different area. And please don't be stuck. Okay. Okay. That's as far this way as I'm willing to go. Can I knock you over? Negative. Excuse me. Alrighty, up the hill we go. I have been very intrigued about this game since I first saw it. I'm assuming meditation thingy is up this way. The main direction is that way. I was hoping this was going to be not a game with a bunch of hidden crap. RCB. Nothing hidden. Excuse me. Those who have failed to work toward the truth have missed the purpose of living. What truth? Is that a secret passage? Nope. Invisible wall time. I dropped a peanut. Do I need another friend? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Oh. Hey, stop moving. Stop. Stop. Just need to nudge you just a little. Nope. Now stop. Stop. Damn. It's still moving, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so there was supposed to be another one here. I wonder what happens if I stand on the other. Like, if the door will stay open. Negative. Okay, gotta go this way. And I found the last figurine. Sweet. Your statuette. So, this game is less about being zen. It's more of a chill puzzle adventure. Is that sound getting, like, higher pitched the faster the ball rolls? No, you don't. Stay. Well, at least stay long enough for me to get through the door anyway. There we go.
The young prince of Essex was raised in a world of unrelenting conflict and ignorance.
Hi, Prince.
He did
Good
not
evening.
want peace, art, or the splendor of the world, but was doomed to a life of endless warfare.
Her voice is too muffled. This is
From
poorly
his
done.
earliest youth, he took to the battlefield alongside his father, steeped in the gruesome realities of death and destruction.
Some of this art looks like AI generated because it can't do the hands.
The depravity of humankind and the malevolent actions they were capable of.
And the shape of the weapons.
For Orestes, his world was one of bloodshed and death, where the jarring clash of spears echoed endlessly across the land.
Crybaby is the crazy Johnny Depp musical that Rubinsky is watching right now. I don't know if I want to continue this. The only reason I understand what she's saying is because there are subtitles, thankfully. And it's been pretty pretentious. I don't know, man. Maybe after this cutscene, I'll turn it off. Spin the wheel, get a different game.
It's a fact of existence that every soul
Doesn't that
has
sound
the
so, like,
ability to
muffled?
suffer the three poisons:
Like she is...
ignorance, greed, and hatred.
Yeah, I don't know, talking inside a big wooden room.
Ignorance is rooted in the delusion of believing
It's
what
just
is
your
separate,
flavor of messed up.
leading them to prioritize their own pleasure over the suffering of others, ignoring everyone's reality but their own.
Also, it's peaking. I can hear it peaking.
To transcend ignorance, one must embark on a journey of self-discovery, arming themselves with wisdom, insight, and understanding, learning to experience reality exactly as it is, without the distortions of one's self-centered desires, fears, and expectations. The soul frees itself from this poison.
It sounds like, no, you know what it sounds like? Someone recorded like a live recitation, I guess, in like a hall on their phone. That's what it sounds like. Wait, I missed a meditation tablet and I missed some guiding tokens, but I found the statuettes. Whatever. I wish it didn't have collectibles. I dislike trying to hunt down collectibles because I can never do it well enough. Yeah, no. I don't do perfect. I don't know if I've ever perfected 100% of anything. No, I don't think so. I've never got a platinum trophy. Now I'm in a yellow desert. I'm a rock. I can travel for as long as I want. I sat in one place for 1,000 years. Or thousands of years, it said. I don't know, man. Deep in your dance music era? What kind of dance music? Yeah, I'm gonna spin a different game after this cutscene. The cutscenes are very long. Chapter 2, The Land of Lobha. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Controller's not supported, but I was able to move around, and I appreciate that. Salsa dance? I am partial to Roomba myself. Or just a nice waltz. I'm at least gonna uninstall it. I'll leave it in my library for the time being. Okay, spin it up. What do we got? Hardcore, nostalgic stuff like ATC, Cascada, Benny Benassi! ATC, I feel like I should know who that is. ATC. Grimhook. That one looks more interesting. It's, where is it? It's a kind of a puzzle platformer, and your main means of getting around is a grappling hook. All around the world. The only one I'm thinking of is the guys with the helmets. What's the name? Is this the product of Eurovision? Have you been watching Eurovision, Prince? Daft Punk. I knew it started with a D. So the only thing that's coming to mind is Around the World by Daft Punk. So I'm not sure if I know All Around the World by ATC. me change my category. Can I use a controller?
Did I make it? Where's my ship? No! What happened to you?
Or boat.
I'm not getting up that ledge with my hands. There might be something I can use around here.
Hook!
I'll rebuild you one day, old friend. But until then, I'll always have this piece of you.
A boat that big would have a bigger anchor. Okay. Nope. Okay. There. Totally could have gotten up there with my hands. Can I not, like, go in the water at all? No, I cannot. Okay.
No way. Is that the seawall? What happened while I was gone? The water's probably only gotten worse since I left. I gotta get into the city.
Oh, that one! Okay. Yes, so that's what that... Yes. Wait, is what the seawall? I saw something yellow over there. Gotta go get the yellow thing. Every time I play one of these, like, low poly beside the sea thing... It's a duck! Artist duck? Ah. Anyway, by the sea, kind of, you know, gray shaded stuff. Been here a year and never used it. Yeah, nobody ever uses my redeems. They're fun. Okay. Wish me luck. Okay, made it.
I used to mess around with Philip in old caves like this. Where are the workers that used to scold us?
Where's the
Why
music?
is everything
I
so
need... Hold on.
empty?
Okay, so there's a messed up path there somewhere. Let me... That's the wrong window. No, I guess not. There's supposed to be music with it, right? That one's really long. Hey, hydrate or dihydrate. Drink some water. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Now, there's supposed to be music with that. Let me... Okay, so there's supposed to be a flow. Okay, okay, there it is. All right, let me change that drive letter. Save. Excuse me. Let me do that one again. I should have a button for that. Where's the music? Oh. No? I feel like such a failure. Hold on. But there's nothing there. Why? Okay, my bad, guys. I don't know what happened to those sound effects. I'm glad you understand the boots and cats, Prince. I'm glad you get that. I've said that like, to a number of people, and they didn't get it. I'm not sure. What happened to those sound effects? Pep. Don't use that emoji with me. Don't use that one. You don't know. Yeah, this looks very Lovecraftian, I guess. Oh, you know what? I never got that all the way out of my mouth. So these type of, beside the sea, gray shaded, low poly games, I played like 3 of them now, and they always make me think, okay, well, the first one was Lovecraftian, so was the second one. So I imagine this one's going to be as well.
Yes,
Treasure.
my child. You're safe now.
What?
Is this stone talking to me? No. Must have. Oh my god.
Listen to me, darkness.
Oh boy.
You won't get out of this cave without my help.
There's a skull.
The way forward is up those rocks.
Sure. Whatever you say, creepy pebble lady.
My name is Kaya Talia, and you aren't soon to forget
And
it.
his name is John C.
Or no, he does it this way. Is that... Oh, it's a monkey. For half a second, I thought it was like Black Widow. You don't know the reference, but you're a yes and kind of guy. Well, okay, so if you think about most techno, kick and snare patterns, if you say boots and cats, boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats, it sounds a lot like that. And apparently I'm old and or weird to remember or know that. So this skeleton under the rocks here, look at the foot bones. There are no metatarsals there. That's weird. Someone doesn't know their anatomy. A to double jump. I can double jump?
Whoa.
Ah, duck!
Are you doing this?
Yes. My strength may be limited, but there's still so much more I can do.
Any ducks down there? Why did the person who said, whatever, Pebble Lady, sound like Jerry from Rick and Morty? I have no idea. You could look up the voice actor for this. What is this called again? I've forgotten. Grimhook.
Damn. Any ideas? There isn't a way across this ravine.
Hardly. Just relax. Let my power course through you.
Look at the ground and press A to launch yourself. Okay.
There will be no
Okay,
obstacle
that's
we can't
Lovecraftian.
overcome,
That's a tentacle. That makes it
especially once
Lovecraft.
We have the relic dagger.
Rick and
It's
Mortal.
somewhere in this cavern,
Rick and Mortal.
and we have to find it to harness more of my power.
Wait, what are we looking for? Lost. Okay, that's fun. Oops. Goodbye. I died. Okay, so I have to
This
double
is
jump.
quite the gap. You'll need to conserve your momentum for this.
Launch off surfaces without landing to maintain your momentum. Okay.
You make it sound easy. Whoa, that was amazing.
Yes, it's so freeing to soar through the air once again. I'd forgotten how good it feels to have a vessel.
Is that the term for this situation? Am I a vessel now?
Just barely. Once we reach the city, I'm sure there will be a proper vessel waiting for me.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right.
Okay,
I have
there
an
we go.
idea for this next part. Do you think you can help me?
Of course. I'm not sure what you have in mind.
Run
but
on
my power
walls.
is yours.
Hey, Kaya? How did you know my name earlier?
Please, darkness. I'm the patron god of Militos. I forged this entire island from ash. How are you so unfamiliar with me?
You did?
Ah.
Why haven't I heard of you before?
Good night,
I'm not
Rubinsky.
sure. But I hope this ignorance is not shared by the rest of my children.
Patron god of no toast? I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to jump over to that wall and run off it? Okay. Score! Made it. Okay. Okay. Running along that wall, or... That looks like... Doesn't actually look like a secret path. Okay. Oops, okay. Made it. Can I save? No. Ah, crap. Okay, made that. That could have been worse. She said she was a patron god, but that last bit sounded like no toast. No test, no whatever it was called. I don't remember what she said the name of the island was. Wait.
Listen, Dart. You need to use everything I've taught you until now. I can sense the relic just up ahead. I know you can do this.
Ah, crap. Ah. Okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on. What's that? I feel like I've probably missed a duck in all this. Okay, anyway. Ah, dang it. Ah.
Nowhere to go but down.
Okay, B. Okay.
There it is! The relic dagger! I knew I sensed it!
Ooh, she sounds desperate. I don't know if it's a good idea to give her what she wants.
You mean this old thing? I can see the relic in it, but the dagger part looks like it's about to snap off. Okay.
So it has. How frustrating. Forging a new relic takes years. And here I thought I was through with waiting.
Hold on a second, Kaya. Let me try this.
Please, Dart, something crude like that. I feel it. My power is returning!
I think it looks pretty good.
The shitty electrical tape. Okay, so it's left trigger to grapple, not right. Okay. Oh, that's where I started. Wow. Okay.
Whoa, take a look at that. We're under the seawall. Or at least what used to be.
What could have caused this?
I don't know, but this is a disaster for the city. The seawall kept the corrosive water at bay.
My island. What has become of it? What is this abhorrence? It disgusts me to be near it, and the stench.
What's abhorrence? Press A to leap off objects and enemies when grappling. Use movement keys to control your direction. Okay. Is she talking about all the metal here? Okay.
I think I found the source. It doesn't look too friendly. Mind if I use your power to crush this thing?
Hit enemies 3 times with right trigger to launch them upwards, grapple, and leap off enemies to deal extra damage, and stay in the air.
Of course. Nothing would make me happier than to help you shatter these golems of idolatry.
This one's actually hitting back.
You move with such grace. Are you sure you don't have vessel training?
Combine abilities and keep distance when attacking to dodge bullets. Dive using B to stun and damage groups of enemies. Okay. What? How are you jumping after?
Well done, Dart. I can feel us both getting acclimated to each other.
This is
You are ready to tap into
interesting.
more of my power.
Oh boy. Interesting. Okay. Now this is a pretty interesting game. Press L3 to dash. You can dash twice.
You never fail to impress, Kaya. It feels like I've known how to harness your abilities my whole life.
It does seem to come natural to you. Like when you ran on the walls earlier. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, that? I learned tricks like that on the ridges of Isai. You give them one hell of a boost, though.
Oh, crap. Damn it. Press L3 to lunge swiftly forwards off of objects and enemies when grappling. Use movement keys to control your direction. Oof. Okay. So, when exactly am I supposed to be pressing dash to lunge? Let's see. Oops. At least I don't, like, really actually die. I'm so used to, like, using L3 to dash. A pig. Do I really have to start this whole sequence over again every time? Ah, crap. Ah, I overshot it. Oh my, okay. There we go. Whew, okay. Ooh, that was close. Not even done yet. Man, this is difficult. Okay. Ah. Couldn't see any more path there. Ooh, okay. There we go.
We're getting pretty close to the city. Do you think my mom and pop are okay?
I cannot guarantee anything, Dart, but we need to focus on the task at hand. I see more golems ahead. Are you prepared for combat?
Yeah.
So the water is corrosive. Man, this is intense and tough. Okay, press Y to subdue an enemy. Hit or grapple to kill them instantly, dropping health. Oh goodness, is this something that has a cooldown?
Whoa! Did you just do that?
Call it a
It does,
team
I
effort.
see it.
We are nearing the end, but there isn't an easy way forward. I'll have to use more of my power to help you.
Is that a bad thing? Okay, so I grapple onto that and I can bounce off of it.
This is incredible! Were you able to do this the whole time?
Yes, but the strength it requires is immense. Your impromptu relic isn't enough to do this often.
Doesn't sound like anything more duct tape can't fix.
Oh boy. This is more of a game than I was expecting it to be. Ah. Okay. Ah, crap. What? Why won't it let me run on that? Crap. Dang it. Oh, that was close. I didn't realize there was stuff to run on up there. Okay. Ooh, crap. Ah, crap. I threw myself down a cliff. Oh, is this the same fight?
I know you can do this, Darkness. No vessel of mine knows failure for long.
Dardanus? What a name. Okay. Is that the way I came, or is that the way I need to go? It's pointing me that way. Okay, that's the way I need to go. Ah, crap. Catch your breath, Robert.
The only way forward is up. This is going to take a lot out of me.
Wait. The city!
Island.
My home.
What do we do? Oh, okay. That's it? That's the whole thing? Well, dang. Okay, Trevor Miller. Is that Jerry? Prince? That was... what? I wanted to play the rest of that, though. Was that just like a demo or preview of the whole game? Or was that... Huh. Look at all this concept art and stuff. This is cool. That was the whole thing? Huh. Okay. Miletos is the name of the island, Prince. Okay, then. I'm gonna write a review here. What's the name of the island again? Miletos. But is that not how I spell deity? Oh, D-E-I, not D-I-E. do want to read. Man, I wish there was more of this. Okay, so this letter. Huge thank you to everyone for playing Grimhook. Over 25,000 downloads. Overwhelmingly positive with over 1,000 reviews. Reading each and every review. We want more! Yes! I want more! Complete experience with a focus on higher quality in all aspects while retaining the same exciting gameplay we all loved. Yes, this was fun. This will likely be the only patch for this version of the game. Grimhook soundtrack. That sounds fun. Okay, let's get the soundtrack. Because that was cool. Okay, let's visit Grimhook.com. Sheesh. Yeah, man, that was fun. Let's check out their Twitter. Is there anything... Let's see, so that's pinned. So May 16th. Demo. Okay, so there hasn't been any new news since the game was released. Let me click on the developer and see whether... That's it, this is it. Holy crap. What is the unlimited fries? Hold on. Now, okay, so I guess they don't have their own Twitter thing as developers. This was good. Man, I want more of that. Yeah, I just want more of this. Sorry, I got distracted. Wow, that was fun. DreamHack Indie Playground Exhibitor, Dallas 2024. Yeah, holy cow. Okay. Man, that was a lot of fun. Okay. We're gonna stop... what's the word? What's the word? Dwelling on that. That was fun. Okay. So, it's almost 9. That was a good time. I'm really glad I tried that. Let me remove that from the list here. Via Rock is finally off the list. That was one of the first ones to go on the list. Okay, and then Grimhook. Man, that was really interesting. Okay. I'll move end stream up there so that it's all by itself. Okay. Man, that was good. Okay, let's look at what's free on Thursday. I remember looking at it this past Thursday and not being super excited. I could be wrong. Okay, no, I was kind of excited. So there's Gigantic Rampage Edition. This is a MOBA. So not super excited about that, but it looks cool. It's fairly Disney DreamWorks-esque, kind of like that. We'll see how that goes, I guess. I don't know. I just don't like MOBAs. That's just not my style of game to play. But then here's the Callisto Protocol. Oh, that's right. I wasn't actually excited about this one either because it's alien horror. Not like Alien the franchise, but it's horror with aliens. No, I don't like that idea. But, so I'm on Callisto. What does it say? No. One of Jupiter's dead moons. Yeah. And apparently there are, like, alien monster thingies. Shoot the tentacles. So those are our things that we're going to be doing on Thursday. I don't know in what order to play them because neither of them is really calling to me in an exciting way, in a way that I might enjoy. I hope she doesn't die. I just noticed there's a female character. Gross, 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 gross. I don't like scary, and it's tagged horror. Man, this Grimhook was fun! Okay, everybody, it's free on Steam. Go get it and go play it. In fact, I'm gonna tweet that. I gotta get the page. Grimhook. Can I tweet this? Share. There we go. Share it on Twitter. There we go. There we go. Post that. Walk without rhythm to avoid attracting the words. I've seen a lot about that poor breakdancer. Oh, the controller turned off. No, following. Why am I here? Completely sober employee, still embarrassing self at company party. Yeah, man, this was fun. Man, I wish there was more of that. Okay. That is shared. And we've looked at what we're doing on Thursday. So, Rubinsky and Prince, thank you for stopping by. Errant Knight, I thank you for obeying the go live notification on Thursday. That was interesting. That was a fun game. Fun little demo. Everybody stay safe. Have a great week. Stay hydrated. Don't do anything you don't want to explain to the paramedics. And I will see you Thursday, same time, 7 p.m. Central.